Let's go. Let's do it, bro.
Yeah.
Yo, man. See that, bro. Yo, what's up, guys? Jruzz here, and welcome to another episode of Jruzz Inspires Podcast. And today we have kind of a different type of topic and conversation. Because you know what? I'll let you tell the story. Bro, just tell the backstory of this episode. Come on, do it.
So originally I messaged him on Instagram, started giving him a long spiel of why I think I deserve the spot on here.
Okay.
So yeah, I'm excited. I mean, there's so much to talk about.
Yeah, exactly. So okay, so Fares right from me, he texted me I think like more than a month ago, right? You introduce yourself and you proposed a topic, right? Which I really like because a lot of people texting me wants to get featured, but then leaving me hanging. Like why should I feature you? Like, give me a reason, bro. Give me the exact reason. Why would I feature? Why would I spend my time to feature you? Right?
That's a good question.
It has to be something. When you message someone, especially on social media, just give them straight away. Whatever you need, just give them straight away, right? 100%. And that's exactly what you did, which is a really good job, bro. Amazing. And now you're here.
So much. Thank you for giving me the opportunity. I feel like I feel like the seat is reserved for people that have like 10, 20 years of experience. I don't know. I feel like I don't belong.
No, bro. I said that to my profile. I because a lot of people thinks that you need to have a lot of followers or are very experienced to be here, but I was like, no, you don't have to. Actually, the thing is, I need to see if you're doing something special, or if you're someone that is very looking forward to learn or to be inspired, which is something that I got from you. Right? Yes, you're not experienced. You don't have a lot of followers. But I saw that you're eager to learn because the way you messaged me, the long text that you messaged me, it was like, okay, this guy is very eager and willing to learn from hopefully from me.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah. Okay, so for us, I'll give you the floor. Introduce yourself. You know, I have followers that doesn't know you, so just do it, man. Go for it.
So my name is Fares Al Jamil. I'm 20.
No way, bro. Bro, no way. I'm just 5 years older than you. I can't believe it, bro.
That's crazy. Wait, no, you're not. I was like, wait,
5 years, bro, 5 years. It is what it is, bro. I said what I said. 5 years older than Fares.
No, 20. I go to the American University of Sharjah. I'm in my second year now.
Oh.
So the way it works in Sharjah is it's only a 4 or 5 day week. I think it's from Monday to Thursday. So I'll go to uni during those days. And then on the weekend, I'll take photography, videography, jobs or gigs, anything during the week. And then it'll repeat. So during the week, or that's during the weekend. And then during the week, I'll edit all that stuff and post. And then weekend, I'll do gigs. And then week, I'll study, edit, and then the cycle repeats. So
yeah, that's cool. And you're in second year, right?
Yeah, I'm going into my second year now.
Yeah, and what I saw on your profile, you've been shooting basketball.
Yeah, so mainly I started off doing a bunch of sports. I've done a lot of stuff. Like when I first started, I was just doing everything to just get the experience. I've done boxing, paddle, football, basketball, like a lot of volleyball as well. Mainly started in my high school. Okay. That's where I first started doing it.
Yeah.
I actually picked up my mom's Nikon camera. I just found it in a drawer. And then I took that and shot it at a high school football game.
Okay.
And then the high school loved it. So that's when I first really fell in love with the photography stuff. And then I told my dad about it. And then he got me actually Canon. I know you're a Canon lover.
Yes.
So I got the Canon EOS R10.
Okay.
Yeah, with the RF 100 to 200, which is really zoomed in.
Yes, good.
Yeah, so I ended up using that for 2 years. And then I upgraded to Sony FX30.
No way, bro. Get out. Get out. Let's end the episode.
I'll rephrase it.
Just kidding.
I'll rephrase it. I downgraded to Sony FX30 from my Canon R10. Yeah.
Bro, you should have stay upgraded, bro. Downgrade. No, hey, I'm just kidding. I love any brands. I don't have any gripe on any brands.
That's a lie. I watch your episode.
You saw my nose, you know?
I watch your episode where you're rating all the Canon stuff. I'm like, maybe I should have got a Canon R5. Like he's recording. You're like, the Canon R5 is literally the best camera ever for video. I'm like, shit, maybe I should have got that one.
Well, no, I didn't say it. I said it's almost the definition of perfect camera. But I'm not saying it's better than Sony. Because I haven't also used Sony.
Okay.
But I mean, let's not go dive deep about cameras.
We can talk about that for an hour.
Yeah, exactly. It's not a topic for today. Give me your best question, bro.
My
Give your
best
best
question?
Yes. Okay. Go for it, man. Go for it.
So I actually have them. Wait, let me show you. I actually have them all laid out here.
No way, but bro,
Color
that looks
coordinated.
that looks like 20 questions, bro.
Color
Okay.
coordinated. Green is the best questions. Yellow is the medium, and red is
Oh,
like.
okay. No, it's okay. Just ask me whatever.
Okay.
Whatever.
So given that I'm 20,
Okay.
I would say if you could go back in time 5 years and tell your 20-year-old self one piece of advice,
God.
what would it be? One, like you could time travel, tell him one piece of advice, and you time travel back. What would you say?
Oh my God, bro. Man, stop drinking, bro. Bro, I always tell this to my friends when I was 20. Bro, I was drunk 3 times a day. Bro, that's how bad I was when I was 20. You know? That's the culture in the Philippines. Like when you're young, you know, we love to drink, we love to party, you know. And I also used to play in a band. You know, I used to be a drummer. So, you know, in when you're in the band, you're into like this kind of life, like smoking. And
It's
I'm
the
not
lifestyle,
smoking.
or
Yeah,
the lifestyle.
not smoking, but you know, drinking, playing gigs. So that used to be my life. So yeah, I was that during 20 years old. But something happened. I got my first child at 21.
Wow.
Yes. So that changed my life 180 degrees. When I got my first kid, her name is Asia. I love you. So when I got her, that changed my life, and that's when I decided to move to Dubai. So I was in the Philippines. I had my daughter, and then I decided to go to Dubai and work because I have a kid now. I had to have my career. So I decided to go here and work. And I think without having my first daughter, I don't think I'll be this motivated or this hardworking, or even I don't think I will ever be in this position right now without my daughter. So yeah, so that's how I changed my life. So if I will go back to my 20 years old self, I'll tell myself that stop drinking, just focus on your future, which I think you're doing a really good job.
Thank you.
Bro, I was 20 years old. Like, I don't know anything that I know right now. But look at you now. You're shooting sports. You're shooting professionally. In a way, you're shooting professional games. So that's that's a good accomplishment, bro. I'm telling you, you started way ahead of when I started.
I appreciate
Like, just imagine it. Like, just imagine yourself 20 years from now.
Yeah.
Right?
I mean, stuff like this, like watching your podcast, your videos, all the
Yeah.
people that you've had on, that stuff just makes it easier for me to understand and to learn. So I appreciate it as well. So
Yeah, and it wasn't easy. Like, I had to train myself. Like, I came from the Philippines. I don't even speak English that well when I came here, right? But you growing up here, that's a huge advantage. So like for me, I had to grind everything my whole life. But so just think about how lucky you are.
yeah.
The way you started, the way you're in your situation right now. You're doing amazing. So just keep doing it, bro.
Thank you.
Did I answer your question?
Yes, you
Really
did.
well?
It was amazing. That was perfect. Wow. Are we recording?
Woohoo! Yeah, am I recording? Yes, everything's recorded, bro. Okay,
Okay.
go for it.
This one is a bit of a controversial question.
Hot take.
I want to make a hot take.
Call it hot take. Okay.
Do you think the photo industry or the photography industry is more about your status than your actual skill? Like, is it just about the connections that you make, or is it the skills that you acquire over time? Or is it both?
Tough question. Controversial. Yes, controversial take. Okay. Yes. Let's go to the skills part, right? Yes, skills is very important. Like, that's the foundation, right? Of course, you need to have skills. Without the skills, I don't think you will be effective in any way, shape, or form, right? But having said that, having connections, I wouldn't say status, but personal brand. That's what I always say. Like, having a personal brand is very important, especially these days, especially social media. Bro, if you're not on social media, if you don't show your face on social media, you don't exist, right? There's no negotiation. That's the reality right now, right? So if you just base everything on your skills, you will not go that far, right? Yes, you have the skills, but in a way, you still have to put yourself out there. So you need to put up your personal branding, right? You need to communicate with people. You need to have connections. And I'm telling you, there's a lot of people that doesn't have a lot of skills. They're not good enough in their craft, but they have amazing connections, or they could speak really well.
They're a
right?
people's person, like they know how to talk to
Exactly,
people.
and that's their
stuff, yeah.
advantage, and they know that's their advantage, and they keep using it. And I could
100%.
argue that that's my situation.
Mhm.
I'm too humble, but I don't think that I'm really that good. I really don't think that I'm that good, but I know how to speak. I'm charismatic. I know how to use my advantage,
Mhm.
right? So that's something that I could say, like, build your brand, personal brand, especially these days, like AI, bro.
Yeah.
AI is taking over, and we cannot do anything about it. It's here, it's there, it's coming, right? But then what are you going to do about it,
Yeah.
right? I have heard this from a lot of my workshop, from my fellow photographers. They asking me like about AI, like what should they do, or what is my take on AI. But I was like, yes, AI is there. AI is coming to take our jobs. But what are you going to do about it? Are you just going to sit down, just lay down on the bed and then let AI kill you? No, of course not. You just have to build yourself, add skills in your repertoire, build your brand, personal brand, get connections. Like, I will ask you a question right now. You think AI could replace Jruzz right now?
Is
Like,
there a right answer?
no, I'm
100%
asking
no.
you.
100%
You're right.
No. No.
Right? I do podcasts. I do workshop. Yeah, I do public speaking. Yeah, I do comedy skits. I inspire people. Like, I make people laugh. I give so much value.
Even if it
on-
did, it couldn't. It could never replace it.
Yes,
Like it would
exactly.
never come close.
Yeah, exactly. And that's exactly what I'm doing to fight against AI.
Yeah.
Right. So if you are the type of creator or a photographer that is only press a button, then most likely you will get replaced by AI.
Yeah.
Right. So you have to think about it.
Yeah.
So
I actually made a post with AI.
okay.
I was like, wow, let me just use it to my advantage as well.
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
I put
It's true.
the photo that I took, and then under it was like an AI version, and I posted it. So I was like,
Bro, I used AI so much in my workload right now. For example, ChatGPT. Like, just planning and scripting. That's AI. And even in photography, like if I want to add, I don't know, if I want to add an element, or for example, maybe a cloud or a bird, man, I use AI, and there's no shame on that.
yeah.
Right? It's just just utilizing what you have within you. So that's my advantage. Don't be afraid of AI. I mean, embrace it. Yeah. So yeah, use them as your advantage, and also again, personal brand.
Yeah.
Man,
That's
build
something.
bro. I ask you why you don't have any face on your profile. I cannot see any any of your face on your profile.
I feel like that's something I need to overcome. I need to work on that a little bit, but
Bro, have you seen my face? Have you seen my post last time? What I look like when I was starting,
yes.
bro. But just look
I
at
did.
you,
I
bro.
was like, you had a little beard, like you had like.
bro.
I was,
You're
Wait, how old were you in that?
I'm 39 now, and that was like 5 years ago.
Wow.
But I look way older than what I am right now. And just look at you, bro. Bro, you're not. I mean, come on, man. You're not bad looking at all means, bro. I mean, go for it, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like I'm looking at myself right now.
Yeah, I mean, you're just a little bit more good looking than me, just a little bit, just a tiny bit, But I'll give you that. Bro.
Thank you.
Okay.
You're humble. I appreciate it.
Okay. Next question. Woo!
Okay.
It's getting hotter, man. It's getting hotter.
Next
Woo-hoo.
question. This one is a little bit of sort of two questions, but I'm
Okay.
gonna say one, and then I'm gonna follow it up with another one.
Okay.
Okay. The first one is, what is the best piece of advice you've ever gotten? This could be photography related, life related, whatever it is. And then yeah, that's it. I'll leave it at that.
Oh my God. So the best advice I've heard throughout my life or my career, I think I would go for the advice that I got from my father, right? Because my father is my biggest mentor or idol. I think what advice he gave me is when I was starting, and I was fresh here in Dubai. I don't have any job. I used to sell on the streets, bro. Not sure if you know that. I used to be a street vendor in Karama. That was my starting point. I was selling on the street to basically fund my day-to-day living, and also that's what I did. The money I've earned from that, I enrolled that into graphic designing school. So when I enrolled to graphic design school, that's how I got my first job. I became a graphic designer, and and here I am today. I learned from graphic designing. I learned photography, videography, filmmaking, marketing, social media, whatever. I learned everything, And now here I am having my own business, having my own podcast, having my own Instagram. But the best advice I got from my father is, I think he said to me that don't look for the money first. Don't look for the money first.
Do what you love, and then the money will.
Do what you
follow.
love, just build your career, start from the beginning,
Mm-hmm.
work your way up, and money would eventually come.
Yeah.
And that's the biggest advice that I got from my father, and that's exactly what I'm doing ever since. Whenever I want to do something, I would rather start small. For example, like this podcast, I started from the scratch, bro.
Yeah.
From the scratch. No, I didn't boost it or anything. I didn't buy followers or anything. I didn't do anything of that. Even my Instagram, it's everything's organic, right? I don't want to cheat anything. I want to put all my hard work into everything that I do.
I love that.
And that's exactly what I do the rest of my life. So I think that's the best advice I've gotten from anyone, from my father. So
That's amazing.
yeah,
I feel the same way, man.
Yeah.
I'm not the person I am today without my dad.
yeah, bro. Yeah, right?
Everything you complimented me on, it's all my dad. I'm nothing without my dad.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not against about my mom. don't get me wrong, my mom. If
Yeah,
you're
my
watching,
mom too.
I'm not. I mean, I grew up with my mother. My father used to be away every time because he used to work as a seaman. So he used to always travel. So I didn't grow up with my father, but I think that's also made me more hungry to be with him. So once I got a chance to be with him here in Dubai, I think that's how we got very close because I was looking for that love from my father. So yeah. So
I
there
feel
you
like
go.
that's what you need to be successful. Like, if it was easy, everybody would do it. You know what I
Yeah.
mean?
Yeah,
So
it's
there
true.
needs to be some struggle. There needs to be some
Oh yeah, that's so
something.
true.
And I feel like whenever I'm working
Mhm.
and I'm like, this is difficult, I realize like this is the process. This is why like I need to be. It has to be difficult for me to succeed or for me to do well or for the outcome to be good.
That's so true. I hate when people that are afraid of hard work.
Mm-hmm.
Like and in fact, I don't even believe in. You hear this a lot. Work smarter and not harder. And I don't agree on that in some way. Yes, I mean work smartly is okay. But in some limitations because there are a lot of times that people work smartly but they ended up
Mm-hmm.
stepping on someone. Like they in a way they're trying to cheat the system
Mm-hmm.
to get into their goal. But for me, I would rather work my way up. I would rather do the hard work. I think the win is more sweeter. More you will feel more the achievement if you know that you work really hard for this, right? Just imagine, for example, like those influencers that buy followers.
Yeah.
Imagine those influencers that earn from the fake followers, like
Yeah.
right.
I've had a couple people tell me you should just buy followers and then you'll see.
I
But I'm
don't-
like,
I don't-
never.
Never, bro. Never.
Yeah.
I that never even crossed my mind. I was like, no way. I will never. I mean, I have 30,000 followers right now, but if you think about it, like 30,000 is not big. But bro, there are creators out there with 100,000, 500,000 followers, million followers, but you can never say that they are more valuable than what I do.
Yeah.
You can say that they're more successful than I am, right?
Mm-hmm.
So don't let the follower numbers judge who you are. So yeah, just you can even argue that being small is also an advantage because being small is also it means you're more connected to your community.
Mm-hmm.
And a lot of brands would prefer to work for a smaller creator,
Yeah.
right? Because they are more engaged to their audience. So don't be afraid to start small or even stay small. You know. So yeah, do the hard work, bro. Do the hard work. Don't be afraid to put out the hard work. And I promise you, once you achieve your goal by doing all your hard work, I'm telling you, it's 1,000% way. Whatever the word is. Okay, go for
What is
it.
it? Sweeter? I don't
Yeah,
know.
much sweeter.
More
Yes,
sweeter.
yes. The wins
The
are
victory
always
is sweeter.
the victory is always sweeter when you
Yes.
put your hard work.
I love that.
Oh my God. Okay.
That's amazing.
Whew, am I done? Okay, let's go. Okay. Next question. Come on, man.
Okay.
Man, these questions are getting tougher and tougher, bro. Oh my
Did you
God.
expect it to be this?
No.
You thought I was just gonna
no.
ask you what's your favorite color?
I thought
what
it's
you like
just.
to do?
I thought it's like what lens do you prefer? What camera? I mean, oh my God.
Yeah, I
bro.
want
Okay.
the tough questions.
Okay.
Because
Okay.
those stuff I can watch the podcast. Shout out the podcast. You should watch that for the lenses. But
Exactly. Okay.
yeah, the next question.
Okay.
What was the worst piece of advice you've ever received? I can go first, and I'll say the worst piece of advice I've ever received is to take every job. like say yes to everything. I think that's maybe, I don't know if it's the
Ooh.
worst, but it's one of the worst. And I found out the hard way that saying yes to everything is not the best way.
Are you talking about photography?
Yes.
Okay, you're saying yes in what way? Like if
Like
you're,
when a client approaches and they say, "Can you do this?" Instant yes. No negotiation, no nothing.
Mhm.
Just yes.
How do you decide? Is it because of the budget? Is it because of
I feel like like when I was first starting, my budget was like 50 dirhams and like a meal or something. And then now it's gone up obviously a
Yeah,
lot
of
more.
course, yeah.
But yeah, I've learned over time that saying yes to just nothing loses the value as a creator. Like if I just say yes
In a way.
to everything, I remember you posted something. I was like, I really love this, where it was like you value yourself when someone was saying, "Do you want to do something?" Or you were like, you'd rather do something for free than a job that's paid and they don't value your worth or something like that.
For cheap, right?
Yeah.
You would rather do something for free. Okay, that's a good take. I think it depends on how you look at it. But yeah, in a way, you're right. You don't want to accept everything, okay? Because it will some way devalue your work. For example, if you do sports, right, and then you do weddings, and you do corporate,
Yeah.
and you do wedding parties. Birthday parties, and you do portrait sessions. Like if you do just so much, you first of all you will not build your expertise
Yeah.
or your niche.
Yeah.
Right? It's one of the important thing to have in professional environment, having a niche. Like if you are expert in one thing, you could charge way more than someone who does everything.
Yeah.
Right? Like you can relate that to businesses. For example, you would rather go to a specialist doctor. For example, it's one clinic specializes for spine, right? Compared to a clinic that does everything. Like who would you trust? Who would you pay more? Right? Is the clinic that specializes in one thing or the clinic that does everything? Right? You would trust the one
Yeah.
that specializes in one thing. And that's exactly how it works in photography. Like the many you do, the more it will devalue yourself, right? But having said that, okay, this different take, this different point of view. If you're starting, right? Okay, if you're starting and you don't know what you want to do in life, if you don't know what you want to do or what you want to achieve in photography in your career, it's good to do everything, right? Because of that, you could find your way which genre of photography or which field of photography you will excel at, right? That's only if you don't know what you want to do.
Yeah.
If you're starting.
That was me 100%. Then I did a candle. I was like,
Yeah.
some lady was doing candles.
Mhm.
I was like, I'll shoot the candles.
Mhm.
So I went for
Yeah.
2 hours, shot candles. I'm like, this is not it.
Yeah, exactly. So if you don't know what you want to do everything. Just do everything and try to choose. And once you find, for example, if you find yourself comfortable in doing, I don't know, maybe food photography. If you're comfortable with that and you're happy with that, by all means, focus on it. Right. So and then I mean you'll never know. For example, like I love shooting concerts. Like at the beginning of my career, I love shooting concerts. But then I realized that shooting concerts will not give me the money, will not give me the future that I want. Because back then it's not like the concert these days. The concert these days in Dubai, in UAE, in Abu Dhabi, it's like every week there's a concert, right? But back in the day, 15 years ago, 17 years ago, man, concerts was like, I don't know, like maybe one in 3 months. So how can you make a living with that? So when I realized that, I was like, it's not a good path for me. So I just do concerts as a hobby, and then I focus on doing corporate. So I was like, if you're starting, you can do everything by all means, but you gotta have to choose one thing that you want to focus on. So yeah, that's my answer.
I feel like I always get the phrase that like, if you stick with me, like me and you, like if you stick with me, we'll go to the top, bro. Like that's the worst piece of, I don't know, advice or like line that I've received. Like I think at least 10 times when I was first starting out, because especially when I'm a smaller creator, people love to take advantage of it.
Oh yeah,
And I found that out the hard way. So
that's so true. I mean,
and because I'm young, a lot of people push me around and stuff.
Yeah.
So I kind of,
I mean,
I was humbled.
There's some people that are comfortable with that. Like I would categorize it as like there's an alpha of a creator, and there's beta, there's Charlie.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
Like I see
some creators like to be told like do this, do that.
Yes, there's some people that are just comfortable being the beta. Like
Yeah.
they just prefer to be the assistant, or they just prefer to be someone working for someone. Like I'm not saying it's wrong. If you're comfortable with that, by all means do it, right? But I see you yourself as an alpha, which also myself is an alpha. Like I would love to lead a team rather than be part of a team, right? And again, there's nothing wrong with that as well.
Yeah.
So you just have to choose which one you are comfortable. So if you're comfortable being alpha, by all means, man, just be alpha, bro.
Just do it. Yeah.
Just do it, man. Just do it yourself. Build your career, get clients, and then hire betas, hire Charlies.
Yeah.
And there's nothing wrong with that, right? Not everyone can be an alpha. Not everyone can be a captain of a ship. If there's two captains in the ship or more than two, ship will sink, guaranteed, bro. That's why there's always one captain in a ship, right? There you go.
Wow. I love that. What's one thing you see photographers do that screams red flag?
That's a really, really, really good question. Okay, so red flag photographers. Okay, there's one. There's a huge one. Whenever you look at someone's profile, and everything they post is all about them. It's all about them. Not even their work. It's all about them. That screams red flag to me. Like, it's everything about you. You're not giving value to anyone. You're not showcasing your work. If you're a client and you're looking for a photographer, you should stay away from those those photographers. Like, I am not a fan of that. I mean, it's not. I mean, see, it's good to put something about yourself from time to time. Like for me, I post about myself. I don't know, very rarely though. Like I will challenge you to go to my profile and look at my post. Like you will never see any single post without any value, right? I always find ways to give value on everything I do.
Quality in it. Quality.
Yeah,
in every
quality
post.
and value. For example, if I will, I will think whenever I post something, I will think if this will make someone get inspired. Will this someone make someone get new knowledge? Will this someone get motivated to do something, right? Or will this someone make someone laugh? I always think of that whenever I post something, right? It's not about me. It's about what I do, what value I bring out to the world, right? That's my take on my profile, right? Now, in reverse, if you see a photographer or any creatives out there that is everything's all about themselves, then for me that's a complete red flag. It's that everything's just for them, right? They don't care about whoever. They don't care about anyone. They don't care about giving any value to whatever they do. They don't even value their work because it's just for them.
It's not even a photo. It's just a personal Instagram at that point.
Exactly.
You're just posting about your life.
It feels like a modeling page, right?
Modeling Instagram.
Yeah, exactly. So that's for me is a huge red flag. Yeah, that's something that I always stay away because it became kind of like a narcissist, right? And you don't want to be around with a narcissist.
Yeah.
And so if you're a client or someone that looking for a photographer, yeah, that's a complete red flag for me. Yeah.
That's great. That's crazy.
Yeah.
Okay.
Did you expect this answer?
No.
Oh, really?
No, I thought you were gonna say like when people walk in front of you while you're shooting or something.
Oh, well, I think it's okay. That what's good because we are planning. Me and Chris, my fellow podcast host, you saw one of the episodes.
Yeah.
We are planning to do. We did a client red flag episode, and it was successful. It was a lot of people.
Client red flag.
Client red flags.
Okay.
Now the next episode we're planning is photographers.
I love that.
Red flag.
I love that.
Right. So instead of it's not just the client's red flag. Now we're also giving photographers red flag because there's a lot of red flags out there. Like I could spend 5 hours with you putting up red flags, but you know what? Let me open. I have on my notes.
Just
I
about
have
the red flag?
Yes, because we were planning. We are planning about the red flags. Okay, about this episode. Okay, I'll give you some. I don't think I will include it in this episode, but I'll give you some. Okay. Okay. Their social media is all about themselves. Okay, that's good. Okay. Those photographers with colorful skins or fancy accessories in their cameras.
Yes, it's like camouflage, like a camera.
Yeah,
that's
the
camouflage,
design.
Like, they're doing too much.
They're asking for attention.
Yeah, and also, how do you sell it if it has that stuff on? You have to take it out.
Well, that's actually a good way to preserve the quality of the camera, right?
Yeah.
But you're also asking people to notice you, and that's not what we do. Photographers, we should be in the background. Like we shouldn't be getting attention from the crowd. Like that's why photographers wear black clothes because we need to blend with the background with the crowd.
Mhm.
You know, so when you are asking people for your attention, then that's not, you know, that's not a good trait of photographer.
Mhm.
You should be invincible. You know, those photographers with afro, with red shirt on, you
Yeah.
know, with I don't know, pink camera straps. Man, I mean, you know, you're disrupting
Yeah.
the program. Why is it? Why does it always have to be about you, right? Especially on weddings. Oh, come on! If you're doing weddings and you do that on weddings, bruh, get out of here, bro. You know, yeah, and always late. You know, being punctual is very important. Who doesn't know about the press? Okay, yeah. I mean, I have a bunch, but that's going to be on our episode.
Okay.
Okay. Whew.
Okay. This one is a bit about your memorable experiences.
Okay.
What's one shoot that really stands out? Like when you look back at your career,
Who?
what's one shoot that like this is my best shoot or this was my worst shoot?
Best is either best or worst.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Either because it was amazing or a total disaster.
Okay, I think a best one. I think I'll go recently because I kind of forgot the old ones. You know, I think the best one recently is when I've been to Africa.
Wow.
So travel. I've been to Africa. Okay, have you been to
No,
Africa?
but my dad loves Africa. He
Mm.
always wants us to go to South Africa.
Yes, when I've been to Africa, I think it humbled me. Like it humbled me because when you go to Africa, especially on the savannas, like when you see how big Africa is, how big the savannas, like that's the first time I felt very small. That's the first time I felt insignificant in this world, bro. I got humbled. Oh, you thought you're famous? Oh, you thought you're the best? You know? Go to Africa. Go to the savannas, bro. It will humble you. 100%, bro. Once you see the vast plains, once you see the animals, bro, you're basically nothing. You're nothing in the middle
The
of
world goes on without you. As
Exactly.
You're going through all your troubles or whatever.
exactly.
The world keeps going.
And I've heard it from people visiting Africas. I just didn't really I never felt it because I never been to Africa. But when I managed to be there, I was like, man, that humbled me so much. And I was like that I felt like I haven't accomplished enough in this world, you know, by being on the savannas. That's very humbling experience. And also just seeing the community, the African village, you know, like how they are. I mean, how they are very happy despite of their condition, despite of having no electricity, not enough fresh water, or just surrounded by lions, bro. Bro, I was sleeping on a tent inside a tent, and I could hear lions around me
Wow.
crawling, growling. Bro, I'm telling you,
That's insane.
exactly, bro. You're just a tiny mosquito on a.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, bro. It was very humbling, you know. So yeah, that was probably the best experience of my my career, like traveling to Africa. And shout out to my friend Camry. He's an NFL player, and he brought me to Africa with his family. So shout out
Wow.
to you, my bro. So yeah, that's very humbling. So I think I believe it's something that you have to experience at least once in your life.
That's
Go to
amazing.
Africa, you know. Because see, if you go to New York, you know, there's so many people, like,
Mhm.
concrete jungle, you know, maybe even in Lebanon or even in Turkey. Been to Turkey, like, you know, there's so many people, you know. But once you've been to Africa and you see how empty it is,
Mhm.
you know, in terms of people, and yeah, you will feel nothing. You're insignificant, you know.
Yeah.
So yeah, worst. Okay, worst. Who? Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Worst. I think when there's one shoot that taught me how to how to. I forgot the word. Okay, there's one shoot that prepared me how important it is to prepare. Right. There's one shoot because I used to not. For example, I don't prepare. I had this trait before that do a- I don't do a lot of preparation before a shoot. I was like I was just I was very confident
What do you mean? How would you prepare for a shoot?
Yeah, just simple stuff like make sure that your batteries are charged,
Okay,
making sure that you have all the lenses, all the cameras, that nothing is wrong. You didn't leave anything. So there was one moment that I was very cocky. Like I was like, because I've been doing this for so long, so I tend to not care about preparation, And then there's one shoot that everything goes wrong. Everything goes wrong, bro. Just batteries not being charged. And keep in mind, I have 8 batteries, and only one have charged, 25%,
Wow.
bro, 25%, and the rest of the 7 batteries are gone, dead.
Oh my god.
And what's worse? I forgot the charger.
I can imagine your heart just
Bro.
sinks. You're like, there's nothing you can do about it.
I forgot the charger,
Oh my god.
and there's way worse. I forgot my SD cards. I have a SD cards. I forgot it. There's one SD card inside my car. I always put SD card inside my car. There's one SD card inside my car.
Oh, just
I
in
managed
case.
to
As
just
like a
in
reserve.
case. But that's only 16 GB, bro. 16 GB, bro. And there's also one. And same day. I think I forgot a lens. I forgot which one, but I forgot one lens. So there's many things that gone wrong during that shoot. And luckily, I managed to survive. Like that way, I think I was using my R5 and it could charge through USB-C. So I managed to. So I was shooting, and if there's like a dead moment, I would charge. I would put the USB-C.
And you could
in the
still
charge.
you could still shoot while it's charging.
Yes.
Okay.
So I was like, I was shooting and then charging and shooting, charging, and then I survived by
Wow.
doing that.
Oh my god.
So yeah, that taught me to just don't be too confident. You should always prepare on everything you do. So now I'm very, whenever I have a job, man, prepare yourself. Like check everything, batteries, charger, lenses, cameras, everything, bro. So yeah, there you go.
I love that. I mean, those were the main questions.
That's something that you don't want. That's something you don't want to tell your clients. That's something
have
that
to
you
hide
want. That's something you don't want your clients to hear. Hey, sorry, I forgot my battery. Hey, sorry, I forgot my SD card. Bro, you will
So
lose
you
the client.
recommend if that happens to me, I have
It
to
should
just
never
film
happen
it
to you,
and
bro. It should
hide
never happen to you, bro. That there's no negotiation, brother. It shouldn't happen to you at all. Being professional, it should never happen to you. So
Thankfully, it hasn't happened.
what I do to prepare for this moment, I put cards inside my car, even the old ones, the old cards that you have, or even the cheaper ones. Just buy cheaper.
And just keep them around.
Keep them around inside your car. That's one. Chargers. Just put charger inside your car. Not battery, because battery might explode inside your car due to heat. But it is something that I apply in my gears. I always have a backup of everything. I have 8 batteries. I told you. I have 2. I have 3 cameras. Everything with me, always with me. I have lenses, bunch of lenses. Even I have 2 50 millimeters. I have 2 wide angle. I have 15-35 and I have the 60 millimeter. So that's 2. And even the telephoto, I have 2. I always have 2 of everything, because just in case something gone wrong, so you have extra. And that's part of being professional. Like you don't want to go to a war with one bullet, right?
True.
So yeah, if you can invest I know it costs money, but trust me, you're gonna need them. You're gonna need 2 cameras. You're gonna need multiple batteries. You're gonna need multiple SD cards. So yeah, just have backup of everything. Even my files, bro. Even my files, I have how many backup? I have 4 backup
Hard drive.
hard drives.
Wow.
4 backup. So I have my main hard drive, and I have like a mirror. So whatever I put on this hard drive
And does that do it
goes
automatically?
to automatically. Time machine, Mac. Do you use Mac?
Yeah.
Okay, so there's time machine feature on Mac. So it's a copy of everything that I do. And then there's one hard drive that I copy, like for example, if I have only files from 2024, for example, I would copy all those files to this hard drive, and then I would keep this hard drive into my shelf, just in case something. For example, if my hard drive, I lost files, so from these 2 hard drives, at least I have one more, And there's one more hard drive, which is a copy of this
Oh my
to
god.
this hard drive, and I send it to the Philippines.
Wow. Okay.
Okay, just in case this house got burned or whatever, and not knock on wood, but just in case, at least I still have another hard drive in the Philippines. And I had experience that I lost files in Dubai, and I had to bring a hard drive from the Philippines to here.
Wow.
Yeah, it happened. It happened at least twice. Yeah, so that there you go. Just always have a backup. Also cloud. If you can do cloud backup, fantastic. So yeah.
I mean, at the moment, I'm just running one hard drive, so that kind of making me scared right now. I'm not
Bro,
gonna lie.
yeah, bro. Trust me, bro. I've heard so much horror stories from photographers losing their files. Bro, just recently, I think like 6 months ago, there's one lady who texted me, and she was so worried. She was so worried because she broke their hard drive from the company, right? So she's
Oh my
working in the company, and she broke the hard drive, right? And she said there's a lot of weddings that they did recently that they haven't delivered to the client. Weddings, bro, and they are local weddings. They are expensive weddings because she works inside a studio. And she was worried because she might get sued, which is most likely. If
No way. They
most
have the
likely.
right to sue if they lose the
Well, the clients, bro. If you hired someone, and then you lost the files, bro,
because they already paid. They paid already.
they paid you and it's their wedding, bro. Imagine that happens only once in your life,
Yeah.
bro.
Wow.
Especially if this is a high-paying client, like rich, and you lost their files, bro, you're screwed. And she was crying. She was texting me. She was very afraid. She's asking me if there's any solution.
Is there a solution? There's
No, I mean, I told her that I asked her to go to a hard drive recovery company, but they said that they couldn't recover the files because the hard drive is badly damaged.
oh my god.
And then I told her, that's about it. You cannot do anything about it. All you can do is prevention. How would you prevent that from happening? And I told her that that's in a way that's not your fault. Yeah, because since you're working for a company, that should be their what you call this their responsibility, right? If you're a company, that's your responsibility to back up your files. Like, you shouldn't have one hard drive. You should have multiple hard drives. You should have a cloud server. If you're a company, especially if you're getting paid a lot of money, have a backup. Even if you're not getting paid a lot of money, like in your situation, get a hard drive, bro. Get another hard drive. Just backup. You should never know.
Yeah.
You know what? I still have my files from when I was a teenager, basically.
No
I still
way.
have them right now.
So
Yes.
wherever you go, you always
Whatever.
have them with you.
I always have them. I always on my hard drive, so I could still look back at my works when I was starting.
Wow.
So that's something that I've learned throughout my career.
Mm-hmm.
And I've heard so many horror stories in this field. For example, in the US, there's one photographer who got his card corrupted. He shot a wedding, the card got corrupted, and of course the client got mad. Of course, he was threatened to get sued. You know what he did? He paid everything again to conduct the wedding all over again. So he paid all the restaurants. He paid all the couple, and even the family members who flew from different part of the
He paid for the
United States. He paid for the flight. Everything. He tried to do everything, all the whole wedding.
Wow.
Bro, it was a huge news in the photography community, bro.
That's crazy.
And you wouldn't want to be in that situation, bro. At least he's in a maybe he probably got either insurance or have the money in the bank account
It's
to.
making me stressed.
No,
Oh,
yeah,
God.
that's true. I mean, it's good. It's good for you to
Yeah,
hear
yeah.
the stories,
Yeah.
because from now on you will be starting to back up your files. And I tell that to every friends, all my friends, like, back up your files, bro. It's part of you being professional. Like, you don't want, what hard drive do you use? SSD.
I use a SanDisk SSD.
Okay, at least you're using SSD.
Yeah.
But still,
No.
hard drives.
But I had a hard drive and then it actually crashed or it stopped working. So I lost everything in that hard drive. But luckily, it's not as important as weddings, it's a basketball game
Yeah,
of amateur
still,
game.
bro, still.
But still,
Like
yeah.
10, 20 years from now, you would want to look back at those files, So yeah, just get a hard drive. I mean, they're cheap. So at least you're using SSD. At least they're much safer.
Yeah.
But it doesn't mean that it wouldn't fail.
Yeah.
It will fail. The question is how, but when. When will it fail? It will fail, bro. It will fail. It will fail. So you're working on an SSD. You get a hard drive. Not doesn't have to be SSD. It could be maybe an 8 terabyte hard drive, spinning hard drive. The cheap ones. They're very cheap these days. Just buy one and just dump everything in there, or use Time Machine. It's automatic in Mac. And also, what trick I do is I call it naked hard drives. Naked hard drives. The hard drives without power and anything. The hard drive
like
itself.
silver.
Yeah, the hard drive itself without power cord or anything.
Yes.
Just buy a bunch of those. And then
Those are super cheap. I know.
super cheap.
Way
And
more
a lot of IT companies, they're selling it for very cheap because they always they have servers and they always upgrade their hard drives every 2 years maybe. So they sell those for very cheap. You could buy 4 terabyte for 100 dirhams maybe. Okay, so just get one and get the hard drive dock. It's very cheap on Amazon. Just buy
like
one.
ones where you like put them in.
Yes. No, just one.
Okay.
Docking system. I can send you an Amazon link. So just try to.
And it works with
have
Mac.
one. Yeah, it works with Mac.
Okay.
So just buy a bunch of those naked hard drives. Just buy one hard drive dock, and just keep swapping hard drives. So yeah, it's very cheap, bro. If you don't have backup, bro, it's shame on you if you don't have backup, bro. Especially if you're working for someone. Man, it's your responsibility to take care of your files, right? So yeah.
What's your biggest mistake that you think all young photographers should avoid?
Young photographers, they shouldn't care so much about gears, right? Instead of you should focus more yourself on building your skills, on knowledge, right? Than focus on buying gears. Because there's a lot of beginner photographers, including me, when I was starting. I was very guilty about it. Like I focused on buying gears. I thought gears is everything. Like having great cameras, great lenses would make you a better photographer. But it's not really the case. It's not really the case. Like it's about knowledge. It's about learning lighting. Learning editing. Like learning the principles or the foundation of photography. Like those are way more important than any gears. Like in my career right now, I'm telling you, I'm not being cocky, but give me a cheap camera right now. Give me a very cheap camera right now, and I would create amazing picture using that.
And you feel like that's a skill that you acquire over time?
Yes.
Or is that something that you could teach me right now?
Yeah, because the thing is, it's just experience. Like if you give me, for example, if you give me like an M50 or a cheap lens, a kit lens or an M50, and I still do that. I've shot a lot of pictures, like even some of this, using my Canon M50, the cheap camera. And you will never guess which one.
Yeah.
You will never guess which one, right? Whenever I post something, I don't include what camera I use. But sometimes I use a cheap camera, M50, and you will never guess, right?
Yeah.
Again, camera is just a tool. Camera is just a tool. It shouldn't dictate how good your picture is, right? Yes, it would give you good quality, maybe good sharpness, good color, rendition, but it's not the most important thing. Like it's also about it. It's more about the composition, the lighting, So focus on building your skills than investing on gears. But don't get me wrong. I'm not saying that don't upgrade your cameras, right? You should also keep on investing, right? You should invest, but don't think that cameras would give you better pictures, right? So yeah, what camera do you use? You said Sony
FX30.
FX30. Yeah, it's a good camera. Yeah,
with a 24 or 17 to 17.
Is it the crop sensor?
Yeah.
Okay, so it's a great camera, right? But the thing is, would you say that you
full frame is definitely?
Yeah, of course, full frame. Yeah. So see, do you think that having an FX3 would make you a better videographer right now?
Honestly, it wouldn't make that big of a difference.
Yeah, right.
So.
It shouldn't be.
Even if I was in like a Sony A6700, which is like lower.
Yeah.
I don't think
it would give you a better low light performance. It would give you better sharpness, better colors.
But I feel like that's more like as a videographer and photographer, you could tell that better. As a client,
no, of course not.
You would not tell it as much.
Yeah, and also storytelling. It's something that you should also improve. Like especially these days, a lot of videographers, bro, what they care more, aside from gears, color grading, or I don't know, or camera movements. Like you see this everything on TikTok, on Instagram, how they, yeah, like especially color grading. Oh my god, I hate seeing videographers just focus on color grading before even focusing on storytelling, on just filmmaking basics. They skip that and jump directly to color grading.
Yeah.
Oh my god, bro! I've seen so many videos with crazy color grading, but no story foundation. Where's the storytelling, which is the most important aspect of filmmaking,
Yeah.
right? It should be the number one skill that you have to improve first before color grading. Bro, a lot of great films back in the day. For example, name you one great movie, Jurassic Park, back in the day. Bro, there's back during Jurassic Park, color grading doesn't exist. You know this orange and teal or whatever color grading, crazy color grading. It doesn't exist back in those days. Jurassic Park. Watch Jurassic Park. Basic color grading, just basic, bro. Basic.
It's all in storytelling, basically.
But storytelling, bro, it's amazing. And just go back to film this black and white, bro. They don't even have color, but the filmmaking, the storytelling, is amazing. You know. So yeah. So that's one of the red flags I see from videographers, especially. Yeah. So yeah, focus on skills, acquire skills. You know, learning again, learning lighting, learning composition, storytelling. So there you go.
That's great.
Yeah.
I feel like we touched on all the questions. I feel like
And
now I just want to sit and
And
talk to
I
you
would
about-
I would encourage you to come to my next future workshops about content creation, because
Okay.
I also discuss storytelling, you know, and everything. I do a lot of you will learn a lot on so in my next workshop I want you to be there.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
How do you not lose your love for photography after all these years?
Okay. So for you to not lose the love for photography, you have to stay motivated, right? Motivation is the key. And how do you keep yourself stay motivated? And for me, my short answer is surround yourself with people that motivates you. Surround yourself with people that inspires you. Surround yourself with people that wants you to succeed, wants you to grow, right? And that's something that I've learned on my social media career. Like right now, bro, the friends that I surround with are the people that are my fellow photographers, fellow creators, and they're the ones who inspire me, motivate me to go out. You know, you will never see me hanging out with people that loves drinking or loves going to the bar or everything. I stopped drinking. I stopped partying. You know, I everything I do right now is content creation, and I surround myself with people that loves creating. You know, and whenever I got bored, for example, I mean there will be downtimes in creators' life. We'll be bored. We'll be bummed at home. You know, but then again, since I surrounded myself with people that motivates me, the only thing that I do is text them. Hey, what do you do? You know, let's go out. Let's hang out. Let's create content. You know, so that's exactly what you should do. You know, if stay away from people that I'm not saying don't do the same as you do, but stay away from people that don't motivate you.
I feel like you
know,
always want to be surrounded by people that are ahead of you a little bit. You always want to
again,
be,
yes, yeah,
especially for me. I mean, like
younger, yeah,
because
they're younger,
I'm
yes.
just starting, so the things I'm exposed to matter a lot more
Yeah.
because I'll take on the traits of other
True.
photographers and stuff.
Yes.
So I
So
always want to be, at least for me, I always want to be the worst in the group, if that makes sense. Like I always want everybody around me to be better than me or ahead of me,
Yeah.
if that makes sense.
That's good when you're starting. Yeah,
Yeah.
by all means. Yeah.
So yeah, I'm with a friend. I'm friends with a guy. His name is Abdullah. He's ahead of me. I always ask him for advice and stuff.
Okay.
And he put me in the photography club as well in university. So I'm in that. So I'm grateful that.
Yeah, that's good, man. That's very powerful. Like I don't want to waste time with people that doesn't have the same vision as me.
Exactly.
I'm telling you,
It's
like,
a waste of energy.
waste of energy. Like, you know, if you're not doing the same thing, man, stay away from my life. You know, I'm trying to achieve something. I want to focus on something. I want to achieve bigger things. You know, if you are someone who's making me or hindering me from achieving that, oh, stay away from me. Stay away from negative people.
Yeah.
Stay away from negative people. It's, man, toxic, you know. And the things, the more friends you have, the more toxicity you would have to go through. Bro,
100%.
it's something I've learned from my career. Bro, I used to be the friendliest in my group. Bro, I used to have, I don't know, hundreds of friends. Every single weekend, I would hang out, I would drink, I would party. Bro, I'm telling you, I was so friendly. Now, in my life right now, I could maybe the closest, I don't know, maybe I could count in my one hand, maybe five people.
Wow.
Like I'm not saying I'm not still not friends with
Yeah,
with
they're
my
just
peer.
acquaintances or some people that you hang out
Exactly.
from time to time, but
But
you
right
don't keep
now,
in contact
yeah,
with
just go to my stories. I only hang out with very few people, you know, and that's exactly the best thing. One of the best things I've learned from my social media career is to just surround yourself with the right people.
them.
It's not about how many people you surround with. It's the right people, you know. And I mean, you can even say that the more friends you have, or the more friends you see someone have, it's the more red flag, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. It's kind of red flag because they try to, they try to what's it called, they try to please everyone, right? So for
Yeah.
me it means like they're not being true to themselves. They try to change.
They're always
uh,
playing a different character to please
exactly,
somebody else.
to please
This guy
somebody
is
else.
this character, this guy is
Exactly,
this- yeah.
exactly. And again, the more friends you have, the more toxicity you have to go through. So
Yeah,
there you go.
I agree. I feel like family is the only one you can really rely on, honestly.
Oh yeah, so true. Family.
100%.
Yeah, but also there's one thing you need to learn on social media, especially on social media. Social media. Your family and friends are not your target market. They're not your target audience.
Yeah.
Right? Because they're the ones who will not support you or engage with you. Right? I mean, they support you in a way, like they support you because your family would support you in financially, or they will support you in that term. But in terms of engaging or commenting or sharing your post, it's not your family, right? It's not your
Yeah.
friends, right? It's they said that.
I mean, it doesn't hurt, but
Yeah,
it's not like beneficial for
exactly.
your career.
There's a saying that your best supporters are. Wait, what's that? Your best supporters are. Oh shit! What was that? Okay, your best supporters are strangers. Yeah, right. And I mean that's something that I prove time and time again. Like right now, all my friends right now that I surround with are from my Instagram, are my followers that became friends. Yes, like I conducted my birthday party 2 years ago. Like there was at least 15 people, and all of them came from my Instagram.
No way.
All of them was my followers. They were just a fan or followers, and they
I
became
didn't even know
friends.
that. Wow.
I became friends because they're the ones been supporting me since day one.
Wow.
And the friends that I was with before Instagram, before social media, those are the ones that won't even care about, won't even comment, won't even share. You know?
Wow.
But it's not their fault, like because they're just so used to know you for so long. So that's why they don't feel the urge to support you or to engage.
Wow.
So don't even bother to asking your friends to support you or to follow you or to engage.
I feel like when there's some people that are over reliant on their friends to comment, then it flips upside down. It's like
No.
then you're targeting the friends, then you're targeting the family, then there's no purpose anymore. Like
Yeah, stay out from
Yeah.
that. Concentrate on getting new people, getting new crowd. When I started my Instagram, my Jruzz Instagram, before I had my personal, which is very personal. That's when I post everything personal. Then when I started my main professional creator account, I started this account that I'm using right now, Jruzz. And when I started that, I made sure that I don't follow any of my family members, any of my friends. I made sure that everything are
From
strangers
scratch.
from scratch.
Yeah.
Because again, I want to reach people that doesn't know me, and that should be the mindset. Don't ask your friends to support you because
Yeah.
they might not support you, and you will get heartbroken if that happens. So at least I'm telling you right now, don't get heartbroken if they don't support you,
Yeah.
because that's just natural.
Yeah. I feel like when I do something good or when I do something bad, I never get caught up in it. Like whenever there's a high and I get a lot of support from family, I don't react as much. When I don't do well or I'm feeling like I'm going into a dip and my family is still supporting it, I do show love back, but I don't, you know what I mean? I don't want to entertain it too much. I want to stay on that same level for you. I don't want to get too caught up in the ups and downs, if that makes sense.
Yeah, that's good. That's good. You're on the right path.
Yeah.
Okay. Any more questions?
I think that's all. I
Oh
think
my God.
that was amazing. I really enjoyed this.
Okay, now since you asked me a lot of questions, can I ask you some questions?
Let's do it.
Right?
I'm scared.
Okay, Fares, where do you see yourself in the next 20 years? What do you want yourself to be in the next 20 years?
I mean, my major right now is information systems.
Okay.
But my dad really wants, like, he's open to me going into film and photography and stuff.
Mhm.
But I always want a backup plan.
Mhm.
But I get told that there shouldn't be a plan B. You know, you should do your
Mhm.
plan A. But yeah, I don't really. That's a good question.
So you're thinking of you're contemplating if you're finish your studies or not?
Yeah.
Mhm.
I'm contemplating either committing with it to information systems
Mhm.
or doing film photography.
Mhm.
But I mean, I could do both. So I mean, in
Mhm.
20 years, I see myself
Mhm.
maybe working in corporate
Mhm.
or something, and then
Yeah.
doing like film photography,
Mhm.
like
Mhm.
still on the side. Or if it takes over, you know,
See,
I'll do that.
my honest suggestion about it is yes, I know there are a lot of professionals out there who advises to skip schools, just
Mhm.
go for your whatever you want to do in life. I get it in a way. They're right in some way, but personally, I would suggest for you to finish your studies,
Mhm.
right? And not on the reason that you're thinking. Okay, I want you to finish your studies because of your father,
Mhm.
because of your parents. Like, see, right now, I think that's the biggest achievement as a parent. I'm a father, bro. I'm a father for two. I think that's the biggest achievement you could have from your kids. Finish
Mhm.
studies.
Yeah. I feel like I'm so lucky that
Yeah,
I have a dad that's willing. He tells me like, look,
yeah.
if you want to do film, if you want to study film, you can study film.
Wow, yeah, that's
So
good.
I'm so
Yeah,
lucky, man.
I mean, if it's good on that for you skipping studies and just focus on films.
I'm so lucky.
But still, bro, it's still.
Yeah, of course. That's why I'm like, I need to finish, and then you
Yeah,
know what I mean.
bro.
Then I can explore anything else. But
Yeah, and when you finish school, it doesn't have to be. It doesn't have to be your career in the future. Like me,
Mhm, exactly.
I finished marine transportation. I'm supposed to be a seaman right now on a ship
Wow.
as a captain.
Oh my gosh.
Bro, do you see how far
Do you
my
remember anything
path
that you
is?
learned?
No, of course not. Bro, I don't even know how to swim. I never learned how to swim. Bro. Well, because see, yeah, you think because I'm a seaman, I'm supposed to learn how to swim. But my instructor is telling, it doesn't matter how good you swim. It doesn't matter if you're Michael Phelps. Once the
Once you
ship
fall,
sink,
you're
once the
dead.
ship sinks, you're dead. You're dead in a matter of
So
minutes.
you shouldn't even bother trying to figure out how to
There's
swim.
no skills, bro. There's no skills on at sea, in the ocean. So yeah, that's what they told me. So I didn't really bother to learn swimming, you know. But yeah, I finished my school, even though I didn't manage to apply it, but I made my parents proud. Then there's something
That's good.
I have to like, you know. That's yeah, it's just very fulfilling to make your parents' dream get fulfilled.
Mhm.
You know, so
Mhm.
I want you to finish your studies for your parents, not
Mhm.
even for you, but for your parents. You know. So yeah, and then you can do whatever you want, bro.
Yeah.
Do whatever you want, man. Just do photography, do filmmaking, man. By all means, go for it. Especially these days, it's very easy to work as in that field. You don't even have to work for a company. You could start freelancing. You know,
Mhm.
especially these days, very easy to get a trade license. You know.
Yeah.
So say, I mean, compared to back in the day, it was harder. But now, man, go for it. And you have early stage. You have the skills. You have the portfolio, bro. Man, very easy, bro. Yeah, go for it, man. Yeah.
Yeah.
But finish your studies, guys. Finish your studies for your parents.
in
you know?
school.
Stay in school. You know. And also, school will teach you a lot of valuable lessons as well.
Mhm.
You know,
And the
Yeah.
connections that you make as well.
connections. So, I don't think the idea of having a backup plan. I don't believe in that,
Mhm.
especially if you've been. I don't know, because for example, I've been working for 15 years as a photographer, like, I mean, am I going back to being a seaman right now if I fail?
Yeah.
I don't think I will ever can go back to that career because it's been so long, bro. Like even if you, for example, if it's been only been 3 years or 5 years, I bet you will never remember everything you've learned from school
Mhm.
after 3 years or 5 years, right? So I don't think backup plan is not a good option. Backup plan should be business,
Yeah.
freelancing. That should be the backup plan,
Mhm.
right?
Mhm.
So if you want to focus on your studies on the course that you studied, just right away go for it.
Yeah.
You know, but don't think of it as backup plan, bro. Especially the learning technologies days, every day the knowledge is changing. It's improving, right? So in 1 year or two, especially if you're in IT or anything related to technology, bro, after 1 year or so, man, you're done. You're late,
Yeah.
So
If you fall back by 1 year.
yeah. So there you go.
Wow, that's amazing advice.
Yeah, so nice answer from you. Yeah. So is anything else we forgot?
I think that's it. I mean, I feel like I'm gonna go in the car and be like,
Yeah.
damn, I should have asked that. Damn, I should have asked this. But
Okay, Fares, before we end this episode, I want to ask you this question. What's your biggest takeaway from this episode?
oof, I feel like you need to be a little bit more. I need to be a little bit more selfish when it comes to making my own personal brand and showing my face online.
Yes.
Yeah, I feel like I need to prioritize myself more.
Yes.
And showcase myself a lot more.
Yes.
And then I'll see it return. I put more energy into showing myself out, and it'll come back.
Yeah, and remember to give value.
Mm-hmm.
Give value,
myself more.
value yourself more, and give value to the people.
Mm-hmm.
When you're creating content, always it's not about you.
Mm-hmm.
So it's about the value you give to your crowd,
Mm-hmm.
to your followers.
Mm-hmm.
It's
Show
something
them that they are valuable, and then they will give me
Oh yes,
in
yeah.
return.
Yeah, for example, give tips.
Mhm.
Give tips about filmmaking, about photography.
Mhm.
Or do product reviews. Or it's not about. Don't think of you should always promote yourself, right? You should think that you should always give value to people,
Mhm.
and that how you would get the followers, their trust, their support. Because if they feel that they'll get value from you, and that's the time they will follow you,
Mhm.
right?
I feel like this is the best first ever
Mm-hmm.
attempt at that.
Yeah, exactly.
Doing this.
Yeah, exactly. When we because everything we do right now, we did right now is value,
Mm-hmm.
right? So yeah, I mean, just continue doing this, because the thing is when people see that your page is all about yourself, then they will not even bother to follow you because again, it's all about you.
Yeah.
But if they think that they will get value from you, and there's something that I always say to my workshops, right? On social media, people don't care about you. People don't care about you as yourself. They only care about what value would they get from you, right?
What's in it for me?
Yes,
Is the question
exactly.
that they ask
Why would they follow you?
Yeah.
For example, if they saw you on For You page, right? They're scrolling and then you do the content. Like, I don't care about you. You don't even when you're scrolling on TikTok, when you watch some content, right?
Yeah.
You don't care about the person. You care about what value you will get from their content, right? And then you will follow them. You will go to the profile and then watch their videos. If you get entertained, if you laugh at their content, if you learn something, then that's the time you will follow them.
So it's all about giving good quality information to the viewer or the audience or whatever it is.
And then once they follow you, then they know your value. That once they appreciate your value, and then that's the time they would care for you.
Wow.
Yeah. So again, it's not about you. It's about what value would they get from you, right?
Love that.
So Fares, is that good? Are we
love
good?
that.
Oh my God, bro! Thank you so much, man. Again, you're very brave for being here. I really
you so
appreciate this
much.
conversation, and this is something that I think a good start for new episodes in the future. So if there's anyone out there, my followers, my fans, if you want to learn something from me on the spot on an episode, just text me. Just text me, and then we'll see. Maybe you have your chance. So Fares,
love this.
yeah, again, thank you so much, and
First of many.
I'm looking forward for your future, and I hope you would have a great career, bro. And I'm really sure you'll get
Thank you
a
so much.
great career, man. So again, Fares, thank you so much, and we'll catch up in the future. Okay,
Yes.
amazing, brother.
Thank you.
Woo.